was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, like cheetah, run up down, I'm there in the scene. Nothing just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a mail. You ain't even.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in this is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Carr. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now second.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. It's a screen to Richard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here on the 34. Richard. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's a loss.
Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Taken in at the 11. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU. Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April.
When you read off Joe Burrow's numbers his last year at LSU, collegiate level, ended up throwing 60 touchdown passes, accounted for 65 touchdowns, and only threw 6 interceptions and won a national championship. Joe Burrow is not just a terrific player. He has that it factor as well, and that's what they're counting on in Cincinnati.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Cleveland Burrow on the tackle.
Burrow on 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We know
that's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on 1st drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And a Raider first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was brought
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
Down Raiders.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
Complete.
5 yards to pick up, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Second down at 5.
At the Bengals' 36-yard line.
Carr to throw again. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders, nothing.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now Carr again. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown.
Complete to Tyrell Williams.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
The field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And 9.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And able to find Green. Well, he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's another Bengals.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, 26 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that. Some baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, he'll throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
The 21-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be stopped well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
A.J. Cole in.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Taken in at the 22. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And heading back out there, Giovanni Bernard getting ready to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. Here on 2nd and 10. With a catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down, here's Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy 1st.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was covered by
another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown.
Many times before, a lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He completes it to Boyd. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Gain of 20.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time, 75 drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Raiders first down.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before.
Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders, and he turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Carr now on first down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down at the
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Makes the score Bengals 8. Raiders.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He's got his man, Boyd, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Starting to become it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Bullock good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Randy Bullock.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Carr completes it and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Carr again. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Richard, 34 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down, but he's brought down at the 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to... And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case...
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to let it fly. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen. On third down, Mixon. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
48-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 43.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That's good.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
All-star offense.
This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go.